Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. He stopped at the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It's a running room. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical.
And that's a live ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense putting points on the board.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. Maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
They booted away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The give on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Offense in a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Young. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. On the run, still looking. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give is to Miller. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. stopped a terrific run after the catch. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Russell. He'll throw it. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! First points of the day are on the board.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Snap in the shotgun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. He had the speedster loose, and he just couldn't connect. Just a little too much juice on the pass.
Yeah, those ones that you got a guy wide open, a lot of times quarterbacks will tell you that those are the ones you kind of, like, I don't want to mess this up, and you either put way too little on it, or in this case, way too much on it, and overthrow the speedster.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Russell. That's caught. It's Williams. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks, it's Young. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. Smashes through the tackle. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's at field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He lets one fly deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee.
That's the end of the first half. What's the score? Alabama 14, Texas Tech.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Set to kick this one away.
Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
He makes a catch. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Morton. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. And And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He turns that loose down the right side. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football on the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now improvising. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grab near the marker. It's Bernard. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent's territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, Alabama 14, Texas Tech 0.
a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Horton. Spins away from one. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
To throw, it's Russell. Bring in the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Mano-a-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the edge and knocks that one away for an incompletion.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback, and he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to get it to the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. He breaks a tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Douglas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's out of bounds, has enough for the first down, and that conversion keeps hope alive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Pressure coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down the clock?
He is in there. The 2-point conversion gives them the lead. And what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it